Hey, good evening and happy new year to you all. Well, I'm just here chilling out all by myself, reflecting on life in general, the past, the future, the present, etc., etc. And I was just thinking about the messages I've received, not I've received and seen on social media from my female friends, and just something, it's a pattern I've seen for quite some time now, for a few years. It seems that women, the way they handle being single is quite different to how a man handles being single on the most part. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. On the most part. God. With three good female friends in particular, they've made it clear that they actually hate being single. They made it very clear that they want to be in a relationship, and it's very important to them that they find someone to share their life with. And I've kind of said to them, look, because you've made it an issue, you've made it a big deal. Maybe you should just chill out and let life do its own thing. Let that special person come when they come along, because you're making a big deal in your head. It will manifest in your body language, and contrary to what the general public thinks of men's intuition, us men, we could pick up desperation really quick in a woman, and it puts a lot of men off. Anyway, so it got me thinking about myself, and me comparing my attitude to their attitude as a man, as a red-blooded male. Now, it won't be the same for every man, but I think I represent quite a lot of men. But in one sense, I'm happy, but there's a part of me that's a little bit worried, and I come to the worried bit in a minute. Let's talk about the happy bit. Even at this grand old age of 55 years old, I have a very high sex drive. Now, I'm not going to talk like an immature teenager, bragging about stuff that doesn't matter. But, I've got a high libido, and I am loving not being in a committed relationship. I'm loving the fact that I'm single. I'm loving the experience of friends with benefits. I have no problems with it. I really do not have a problem with it. I could quite easily be in this situation for a long time to come. Easy. It's not an issue for me at all. In fact, me just chill out. I just love the single life. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love going to festivals and weekenders with a theme. Weekenders, if you're from the UK and you know about the Butlins Adult Weekender, it's crazy, dude. It's not a place to take yourself or that place too seriously. I go to the 90s Reloaded, and it's fun. I mean, I don't actually go to pick up any women, but the opportunity is there if you wanted it. So I don't have to answer to anybody when I go there for the whole weekend, and I'm loving it. I just love it. Now, my concern is maybe life might be a little bit too good for me in that department, because I'm wondering whether I am a relationship write-off. Maybe I've got so used to enjoying this lifestyle that I may not be able to adapt to a relationship. That's the only little concern I have. But the only way I would know that for sure is to actually fall in love with someone. If I met someone, I had the absolute hots for her, because this is the difference between me meeting a woman that I want to have casual sex with, and meeting a woman that I'm absolutely besotted with. When I meet a woman I'm besotted with, believe it or not, sex is the last thing on my mind. The first thing on my mind, and most important thing on my mind, is actually spending quality time with her and getting to know her as a person. And with the hold on, let me just get rid of that. Yeah, and getting to know her and spending quality time with her, with a view to develop a long-lasting relationship with her. That's what I'm like when I meet someone I'm besotted with. Hasn't happened for a while, and it doesn't happen very often. But that's the difference. So when I come across a woman that I'm not in that situation, I think, yeah, that backside, I'm gonna slap it and, you know, do the usual male thing. So maybe it's just a case that I just haven't met the right person. That's why I'm so content with my single life. And so this, I'm only just expressing my thought. This video, I'm just expressing my thoughts. I'm just sharing what's on my mind. I'm not necessarily asking you a question. I'm not necessarily asking your opinion. You could give it. You could leave your comments if you like. You're more than welcome to do that. But I'm just sharing a thought, sharing a situation. But like I said, I notice women tend to handle single life are not as good as most men, in my experience, in my opinion. So it kind of, that comment that a lot of women say, that they are the prize. They always, especially young women, they believe that they are the prize, and a man has to do for them. Well, this is where that kind of falls to pieces. I mean, I've mentioned this in another video, that there's, in my opinion, there's two types of women. There's a maker and a taker. A maker is the type of woman that supports you. She's willing to share with you. She's interested in she's interested in your interests. Likewise, you should be interested in her interests. And the two of you work as a team. A taker does what it says on the tin. She's out for what she can take. She's only interested in what you can do for her. She has very little concern about what she can do for you. And it's all about her. World revolves around her. And if you look at a lot of dating sites, listen to a lot of things that women say, when you ask them what would they like out of a relationship, if you listen to what they say, you see a lot of their aspirations or their intention revolves around them and what's good for them. So by their own actions, by a lot of women's own actions and their own words, I have the impression that most of the women out there are takers, and in between them, far and few between them, are the makers. So that's kind of why I'm not in a hurry to form a serious relationship with anyone, because I see the majority of them as takers, and I'm not interested in sharing my life with a taker. I really couldn't give I couldn't give a shit whether I live the next 30 years and die and don't come across the majority of those takers. That really is. So casual sex to me, even with a taker, is no big deal to me. I have no remorse, no sorrow about that at all. So I don't know. I don't know how this story is going to end. I really don't. But like I said, I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. Here alone just reflects on stuff. Anyway, I don't want to. I probably bored the fuck out of you already. So let's cut this video. And I wish you a happy new year, and hope you achieve all your dreams and goals. And may 2019 be a good one. And if you're in the UK, and if you're in the UK, well, may the force be with us on May the 19th with this Brexit shit going on. Okay, thank you very much for watching my video. Okay, bye.